This is the biggest thing right here, is doing daily cardio. That is the absolute game changer. Never done that before, and it's absolutely making a massive difference. So I'm excited. The fat's melting off, and yeah. So we're gonna do 30 minutes of cardio on the bike, or on the treadmill. And then we got back, which we're also doing a study on ourselves. We're gonna find out once and for all if mainly rows and some deadlifts build lats, your wings. Because I was completely untrained. I'm still a newbie gains. And I've done for back, I've done like 3 sets or 3 workouts. I think in the past year I've done lat pull downs. Just basically almost all deep barbell rows and some deadlifts. So I'm going to see if at the end of all this, when I've lost enough weight to see my lats, do I have lats? And I'll be able to answer that question once and for all, of rows and lats. Of rows and deadlifts, mainly rows, build lats, because if I have lats, then it does. So thank y'all for joining. Appreciate you. 477 pounds currently on a weight loss journey. And we're just taking it day by day, but we're being very aggressive. So it's taken us a long time to get our stride. I think we finally hit it. Well, thank you. My mom gave me this chain before she died. This chain is very important to me. So right now we just got the treadmill at for a little bit of a warm-up, first 5 minutes for about 2.3 miles an hour, 0 incline, and we'll crank it up here in a few more minutes to 2.5 miles an hour and 1 incline. And that's what we've been doing our 30 minutes of cardio at, which for me is right around 300 to 350 calories. And yeah, first time in my life I've done consistent cardio like this. And it's hard to put into words how big of a difference it's making. It's actually wild. Just in these first couple weeks, yeah, like I've been lifting for the past year, but I maybe did cardio on average, literally probably 2 days a week. If you took the whole year, and there was times where I did like 4 or 5. Maybe once I did like 6 days in a week. But on average, I doubt it's more than 2. I just did my hard 4 workouts a week. But everything they say about cardio is true. Everything has changed since I started doing this. My resting pulse is already down to the 60s, which when I started this weight loss journey last November 2023, my pulse was in the 90s and my blood pressure was in the 200s, over like 110, 120, crazy. And just from all the fasting, keto, working out, and now the daily cardio, I've dropped it down to my blood pressure to the 130s, over 70s, and my pulse is mid to high 60s, low 70s, which is crazy. And I feel it. I feel absolutely amazing. Now we're at 2.5 miles an hour and 1% incline. Except perhaps Keck W's. As you can see the jiggle wiggles. Jiggle wiggles! Whee! Let's go. Making progress. First time in my life, man. Like, for real. It's crazy. It's so wild what just a change of perception does. 10 minutes on the recumbent bike when I first started this felt like fucking forever, man. Like, yeah, I don't know. It just was, and now it's just, it ain't shit. I think another week or two we'll start increasing this, you know, by 5-minute increments to work ourselves up to 45 minutes to an hour. I think everyone's gonna be, I know there's been a lot of people, just patience is one thing, because ever since the fire and all that, but I'm telling y'all, all the shit I was saying last summer, it's happening right now. It just took me an extra like 8 months. And yeah. I mean, it's this cardio, I ain't never done this before. I'm even more excited to do it because I want people to really see like how big of a difference it is. Like I want to help some people that were in my shoes. And this is fucking wild. Just 30 minutes. Just doing it every day. It's like when you're a lifetime lazy bastard like me, like we're masters at bullshitting ourselves out of doing anything. It seems so silly. But even just like 10 or 15 minute walk down the block, it seems such a monumental task in your head when you're in that. Yeah, exactly, Danny. And that it just took me a while, but it's completely different now. I mean, right now we're at 13 minutes and I feel amazing. And it's just back day, so I didn't even take pre-workout. I don't know. I'm just excited to put on the show now. So I talked a lot about it last spring and summer, because I knew I was going to do it. I just thought I was going to be then. But here we are now. And I'm kind of glad, because now I get to do it all for the first time. So the next 8 months are going to be for the first time of all this, whereas it would have already been the first time. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm feeling good, I knew that I would now. Yeah. We doing the damn things, bros. We getting it done. Yeah. Wee! Giggy goose! Giggy goose! Wee! Geeking out, bros. I'm telling you. And I'm fasted too. I think my body just grabbed a few molecules of fat and it was just like, woohoo! We're just getting that pre-workout cardio in. We got about 7 more minutes. Then we got back. I'm learning a new skill. How to be consistent. And it's paying fucking dividends already. I was consistent in my workouts last year, but not cardio. And these first couple weeks of doing cardio, pretty much every day, I missed the Super Bowl, and that's one other day. But other than that, which I'll allow myself one rest day a week. But man, it's just crazy. It's just how big of an impact it's having. All right, we're gonna warm up with the kettlebells. And we'll go right into our barbell rows. And then I'm gonna do a couple sets of upright rows as well. And a couple sets of deadlifts. So probably like 4 hard sets of rows, a couple sets of upright rows, and then a couple sets of back focused medium weight deadlifts, like 200 and something pounds, 220. There we go. So we'll work up and do this. This is definitely warm up. And we'll see how 170 feels. It's like, we didn't lift for about 4 months during our pity party, so we were doing like 250. So I gotta see how this feels. 170. I don't know, 170 or 200 will be the weight, our working sets. Nicotine pouches. Whew. All right, 170. We'll see how this feels. We'll count this as a working set either way, but we may bump it up to 220. We'll see how this feels. We'll leave it there. Whew. We'll do 220 next week. Well, that was 12, so that's right in that 6 to 12 rep range I like. By the 4th set, we'll be doing probably like 7 or 8. Whew. Let's go. This is what I basically exclusively built my back with. This first year as a beginner. Bent over rows. We had an emo fat boy moment the last 4 months. Didn't lift. We were feeling sorry for ourselves after our apartment fire. So we're just getting back into it. My working weight with rows was 230, 250. So for this week, we'll just probably do 170 and then crank it up to 200 next week. And then we'll be back to 230 the following week. We'll be in the gym doing deadlifts this weekend for our next back day. I think the mental game is much harder, I think. But yeah, it is we're fighting hundreds of thousands of years of evolution, right? I mean, every gene in our body wants us to pack on as much weight as possible and hold it. It doesn't want to give it up. Because we've lived in scarcity for all but like what, 50 years? So, you just gotta take it one day at a time. One day at a time. And you need an internal reason to do it. You can't do it for anyone else or for anything else. You have to do it for you, for something that you truly want. That's the only way it fucking has substance and means something. Otherwise, someone else has the ability, they can take it away. Because they can take your reason away, your purpose away. So it has to come from inside. So then only you and only you have the power over that. So shit. Really like these back focus. You're just I'm actually trying to pull it up with my back as opposed to the hamstrings. Although, of course, there's gonna be some hamstring action in there. But, by the way, the 6-week weigh-in will be Thursday, so the day after tomorrow. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do an in-body or if I'll just weigh in home on the scale. Probably an in-body. Yeah, what am I talking about? It needs to be an in-body. That's the most, that way it's even with the scale, it can be in a slightly different spot and it'd be a couple pounds different. So we'll just go do the in-body. That way there's never any question. In-body fasted each major weigh-in every 2 weeks. And then other than that, we can use the home scale. Oh yeah. I just leave it. Just leave that. Oh, look at that chest, dude. Whew. I love it, dude. That does not look like 470-pound chest. Whew. I'm telling you, man, something's happening. Whew. Whew. The cardio. It's like, damn. It's just. I mean, am I tripping? I'm not tripping. I mean, that's a shelf. I mean, that's an actual fucking shelf. We just did chest yesterday. I mean, that's an impressive chest. Whoo! All right.